Good morning, Lance Panthers, on this beautiful Tuesday morning. We sure are missing you guys during our school closure time, but I'm so happy to bring you another Read Aloud this morning called 17 Things I'm Not Allowed to Do Anymore. Now, this book is kind of funny, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's written by Jenny, Awful, and Nancy Carpenter, and I have permission from Scholastic to read this story aloud. 17 things I'm not allowed to do anymore. I had an idea to staple my brother's hair to his pillow. I'm not allowed to use the stapler anymore. An idea to glue my brother's bunny slippers to the floor, so I'm not allowed to use the glue anymore. I had an idea to tell my brother he'd soon be eaten by hyenas. I am not allowed to tell my brother's fortune anymore. An idea to walk backward all the way to school. I am not allowed to walk backward anymore. I had an idea to do my George Washington report on beavers instead, and I am not allowed to do reports on beavers anymore. I had an idea to dedicate my report to all the beavers that ever lived. I'm not allowed to dedicate my report to beavers anymore. She is so silly. I had an idea to tell the class that I personally owned 100 beavers. I'm not allowed to say that I own beavers anymore. Uh-oh, I think she told a fib. I had an idea to show Joey Whipple my underpants. I am not allowed to show Joey Whipple my underpants anymore. I had an idea to set Joey Whipple's shoe on fire using the sun and a magnifying glass. I'm not allowed to set Joey Whipple on fire anymore. Thank goodness. I had an idea to walk backward all the way home from school. I'm not allowed to walk backward home from school anymore. Idea to freeze a dead fly in the ice cube tray. I am not allowed to make ice anymore. And then I had an idea to wash my hands in the dog's bowl before dinner. I'm not allowed to do that either. I had an idea to give my brother the gift of cauliflower. I'm not allowed to give the gift of cauliflower anymore. I had an idea to order a different dinner from my mother, and I am not allowed to pretend that my mother is a waitress anymore. I also had an idea to tell the sad story of a mother who fell into a volcano. I'm not allowed to tell sad stories anymore. I had an idea to pretend that I was struck deaf when I heard my mom say, "Go to your room." I am not allowed to pretend to be deaf anymore. idea that I might run away to live with the kind and happy beavers. I'm not allowed to talk, even a little bit, about beavers anymore. I had an idea to say the opposite of what I mean to trick everyone. I am not allowed to say the opposite of what I mean forevermore. And finally she says, I'm sorry. Now this was a silly book about things that our character couldn't do anymore. But if you think about it, boys and girls, during this time of the school closure, there are some things that we are used to being able to do that we can't do anymore. For example, go to school every day. We can't visit some of our family members in the hospital. A lot of stores and our favorite restaurants are closed, and there are some things that we aren't allowed to do anymore. So it might be a fun activity for you today to get out some paper and pencils and crayons and draw about some of the things that you haven't been able to do lately that you used to love to do. And maybe you can share that with us when we come back together to meet again. And also, in addition, there are some fun things that we can do now that we weren't able to do because we were in school all the time. For example, take walks on this beautiful day with our family, or maybe enjoy the outdoors a little bit more during the day. So you might want to write about that too. So I look forward to hearing about all of these wonderful things that you were doing during this time very soon. We miss you.